So my question is, Mr. Rajesh is will be covered under section 6(1) or 6(1)(a)? अब दिखाई दे रहा है? Tell me, this much you people are unable to answer. It is too much here. I told you several times when it will come as an exception with these three conditions: lives for employment through member of Indianship or a Indian origin employed abroad coming India for visit. अरे इतना याद नहीं रहता है आप लोगों को, too much है यार. So it will not going to be covered under section 6(a). It will be again the old provision of section 6(1). Okay? Why? Because he is going for further studies, not for employment. Clear hai? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
He went on 1st March and came back on 1st October. So how many days in India? How many days? I think we'll start from 1st October. What मुश्किल है तुम लोग के साथ? Yes or no? The problem with you all is, either you are not able to read English, or even reading you are not able to understand English. 1st March went, that means from April he was not there. My year starts from April. He came back when? He came back on 1st October. So since October I will consider. So April, how many days? How many days of April?
0.
0.
May?
0.
0.
June?
Until September 0.
Yes, very good. So till September it will be 0. Then October he came back?
31.
November,
30.
30.
December,
30.
31.
31,
January,
31,
31.
Feb,
29,
28.
March,
31.
so how many days during previous year? So here we are getting the answer.
182.
182,
So what will be his status? Tell me. If 182 days, then what I will write here? Condition satisfied or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir. It is.
Do you think we are going to check all this?
No.
Directly we will write. He'll be resident to India. And like previous question, now I have to check. As he was going for the first time, born and brought up in India, went for the further studies. So he's going for the first time. So what will happen? Rest all year will be like this, what we have seen here. Nineteen 20, how many days?
335 days.
335.
Yes, sir.
335.
366.
नहीं वो 366 नहीं वो he is stating excluding first study March entire. Am I right? So someone who has got me the answer. Because on 1st March he was living, no? In such case, what you will do? First tell me how many days of 1920? 365 or 366?
366.
366.
65,
66. And 366 mein how many days he was out? 30. First, so he was there in India, no? Date of departure to be included, no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how many days was he was there in India? 336.
36.
Someone has told me, but that was partly correct answer. See, you cannot just give the answer. You have to put it in proper format. Clear it? I need to verify whether it is ordinary resident or non-ordinary resident. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So again, I will go. This all time he will be resident. So more than 2 times, as we did last question also. And how many days in 7 preceding 7 previous year? Preceding 7 previous year. What is how many days?
2537.
2527.
2527.
So this condition is also satisfied. Like previous question also, he will be ordinary resident. Then conclusion में what we will write? Resident and ordinary resident. Now see what here I am doing this. Give explanation of your answer. So now I have to explain them. So for that you have to write following comment. Write down. Till here it is completed.
Yes, sir.
So see, other than you also I should get certain answers that they have also completed. But one thing is sure, A1 division is not practicing taxation. Yeah, I am telling you since the beginning, you have to do it with your own. I may do it again, assessment year got changed. So how to explain, write down that. All of you. Should I dictate now? Take down, please. From above condition below this. From above condition for residential status of an individual assessee, for residential status of an individual assessee. Anu, you are not writing. I told you because in this question they have asked the explanation like previous question. So you have to explain why it is so. I'm giving you the explanation. Working is done. So from above condition for residential status of an individual assessee laid down under Section 6 of Income Tax Act 1961 and working note for number of days stay in India and working note for number of days stay in India. You can see that Mr. Rajesh being an individual assessee, going abroad for higher studies and coming back. Going abroad for higher studies and coming back to India. Will cover under Section 6 subsection 1. Will covered under Section 6 subsection 1. He is satisfying basic condition. Satisfying basic condition under Section 6 subsection 1 clause A. Section 6 subsection 1 clause A. That is 182 days during previous year. (2021). Full stop. Therefore, he will be resident to India for the assessment year 21-22. Full stop. He is also satisfying. both the additional conditions, laid down under section 6 subsection 6, that is more than 2 times resident, and 2,527 days in preceding 7 previous years, and 2,527 days preceding 7 previous years. Full stop. Therefore, he will also be ordinarily resident to India for 21-22. Next line, conclusion. From above conditions, for residential status of an individual assessee, working note for number of days stay in India, and comment, we can conclude that Mr. Rajesh will be resident and ordinary resident for assessment year 21-22. Is this clear? So when they ask for the explanation, you have to write the explanation with conclusion. Okay. So these are the easy questions. Now see, Mr. Alexander of America came to India for the first time in 2000 for the purpose of establishing his finance and investment business. Since then, he lives in India for following period. So we are not concerned about too old periods. We are concerned about from 2010-11. Okay. And during the previous year, 2021, he came to India on 22nd May and he returned to America on 7th August. Again, he came to India on 3rd January and he left for 13th March. What will be the residential status of Mr. Alexander? What you will do? Tell me now, Mr. Alexander will be covered under section 6 or 6(1) or 6(1)(a.
Old provision.
Old provision म्हणजे
Sir, new one.
new one is absolutely wrong answer. Old. This only will applicable for Mr. Alexander also. Not this one, 6(1)(a) will not be applicable. Again and again, I'm telling you, 6(1)(a) will be applicable only for two things. One, either you are going this, or you have not paid tax anywhere across world. Several times I have stated, still you people have not understood. I don't know how to teach. And this clause is very clear. It shall not be applicable for those who have already covered under section 6(1), which we are referring again and again. For them, that is not applicable. So like this, this question is also. They have given how many days he was there in India, and current period they have given date of arrival, date of departure, date of arrival, and date of departure. So 2021 we have to literally count as we were counting. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ये भी है. Indian origin who abroad returned to India for the first time. ये भी क्वेश्चन है. ये सारे क्वेश्चंस मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी में आ चुके हैं. इसमें क्या होगा बताओ? Now whether it will covered under section 6(1) or 6(1)(a. Tell me. Six one or 6(1)(a.
6(1)(a).
Yes. इतना टाइम थोड़ी लगता है यार एक छोटा सा चीज बताने के लिए. कितनी बार बोलने का यार. सच्ची में टॉर्चर है ये क्लास. Going for employment or crew member of Indian ship. अभी मैं इतना बोल बोल के मैं भूल जाऊंगा. Settle abroad, coming India. इतना तीन चीज याद नहीं रहता तुम लोगों को. So this is the question. Settle abroad, coming India. भगवान, कहाँ फंसा दिया। So for them, 6(1)(a) will be applicable. 6(1)(a) क्या बोलता है? क्या चेक करना है आपको? (120 days and 15 lakhs and above. इसमें देखो 15 lakhs का प्रोविजन नहीं दिया है, दिया है कि नहीं?
No, sir.
नॉन रेसिडेंट हो जाएगा। जैसे अभी दाऊद के केस में किया था हम लोगों ने, अभी आधे घंटे पहले क्वेश्चन किया, गोइंग अब्रॉड फॉर एम्प्लॉयमेंट, यस और नो? Now this is the question of section 6(1). It will not covered under exception. Why? Because he is not Indian citizen. Those exceptions are applicable only for Indian citizens. Am I clear to you all?
Yes, sir.
So these days are given. Just verify and let me know the answer. This will be your condition. Just tell me how many days. Tell me from 10-11. यहाँ से मुझे चाहिए सारे dates. बताते जाओ. So that I should incorporate the data here.
Sir, 96.
10-11 में कितना है? 96.
Yes, sir.
11-12,
40.
12-13,
220.
13-14,
230.
14-15,
85.
So likewise, you have to do and make the practice. As we have very little time, I wanted to give you questions of unsolved. अनसॉल्व में भी 4-5 क्वेश्चन है, पेज नंबर 53-54 पे। वो आपको प्रैक्टिस करके आना है, ठीक है? टुमारो